Welcome to the recap of the terrifying film Anaconda's Trail of Blood. This is the fourth installment in the Anaconda series and a direct continuation of the previous events. Today, we'll revisit the intense battle against the monstrous snake, but this time, the danger is even greater. Beginning of the story, expanded. The story picks up shortly after the events of the previous film. Dr. Peter Murdoch, a wealthy and ambitious scientist with little regard for ethics, is obsessed with finding the ultimate cure for all diseases, a so-called fountain of youth. His interest is centered on the legendary blood orchid, a rare flower said to grant immense regenerative power. After years of searching, Murdoch finally acquires a sample of the orchid's extract, a glowing, reddish serum distilled from the plant. Desperate to test its effects, he turns to a dangerous subject, a living anaconda, already a predator by nature. Without proper trials or safety measures, Murdoch injects the snake with the serum, hoping to unlock its secrets. But instead of creating a scientific miracle, the serum triggers a horrifying transformation. The snake rapidly grows in size and strength, its cells regenerating so fast that it becomes functionally immortal. Its instincts twist, becoming more violent and unpredictable. What was once a deadly reptile has now become a monstrous, unstoppable killing machine, one that craves blood and flesh. And worst of all, it's loose. The threat awakens, expanded. After witnessing the shocking effects of the blood orchid serum on the anaconda, Dr. Murdoch becomes even more determined to harvest more of the rare flower. To him, the monstrous result isn't a failure, it's proof that the serum works. If controlled properly, he believes it could lead to a miracle drug that could make him not just rich, but famous beyond imagination. Obsessed with continuing his research, Murdoch sends out multiple field teams, groups of scientists, botanists, and mercenaries, into the rugged, remote mountain forests of Eastern Europe, where wild blood orchids are rumored to grow naturally. One of these teams, led by experienced researchers, sets off deep into the uncharted region of the Balkan Mountains. But as the team ventures deeper into the wilderness, communications are lost. Radio signals go silent. Days pass, and no word is heard. The once well-organized expedition simply vanishes without a trace. Unbeknownst to them, the anaconda that had been mutated by Murdoch's serum, now stronger, faster, and far more intelligent than before, had already escaped into those very mountains. The jungle has become its hunting ground. It stalks silently, lurking in the shadows, waiting for movement, for the scent of blood. When the team unknowingly wanders into its territory, the horror begins. One by one, they are ambushed in the dark, dragged screaming into the underbrush, crushed beneath its coils, or swallowed whole in terrifying silence. No one is spared. Tents are shredded. Campsites lie abandoned, blood-stained and eerily quiet. The only signs of life are broken tools and scattered gear, and the huge, winding drag marks in the soil that point to something massive. The mutant snake has awakened, and it's no longer just a test subject. It's a perfect predator, and now, the hunt has begun. As Dr. Murdoch continues his obsession with the blood orchid, convinced that its serum holds the secret to immortality, he becomes increasingly desperate for more samples. The initial serum he created had astonishing, and horrifying, effects, but for Murdoch, the results are not a failure. To him, the monstrous snake that emerged from his experiment is merely a stepping stone, proof that the flower's power is real. Driven by greed and ambition, Murdoch sends a new team of researchers and explorers into the isolated, treacherous mountain regions where the blood orchid is believed to grow in the wild. These are no ordinary scientists. They're survivalists, botanists, and heavily equipped personnel tasked with locating more of the flower, at any cost. Unaware of the horror that awaits them, the team pushes deeper into the rugged terrain. Thick forests, misty valleys, and narrow cliff paths make the journey dangerous, but they press on, determined to find what Murdoch wants. But what none of them realize is that the original mutant snake, the one created by the serum, has survived. Not only that, it has grown more powerful. Hidden in the shadowy depths of the forest, it now roams freely, no longer bound by any cage or lab. Its instincts have evolved, it hunts smarter, strikes faster, and kills more efficiently than ever before. When the research team enters its territory, they don't stand a chance. One by one, they begin to vanish without warning. The silence of the forest is broken only by distant screams, sudden thrashes, and the sounds of bones being crushed. Back at base, when communication is lost and no one returns, it becomes clear. Something has gone terribly wrong. The monster has awakened, and it's hungry. The hunters become the hunted, expanded. As panic begins to rise over the mysterious disappearance of Murdoch's research team, and whispers of unnatural killing start to circulate, a new group is assembled, this time not just for research, but for a mission of containment and survival. This group is a diverse mix. Highly trained scientists, tasked with understanding the mutation and assessing the biological threat. Armed soldiers and ex-special forces operatives, brought in to neutralize whatever danger lies within the forest. Local trackers and wilderness guides, who know the terrain better than anyone and can navigate the treacherous paths through the mountains. At the heart of this group is Amanda Hayes, a brilliant and fearless field scientist. She's not new to danger, in fact, she has faced horrors like this before. Amanda once witnessed the chaos caused by the blood orchid firsthand. She's one of the few survivors of an earlier encounter, and the trauma of what she saw has never left her. This time, she's not here to collect samples. She's here to end it. From the moment Amanda joins the operation, it's clear she knows more than most about what they're truly up against. While the others speak in terms of animals, accidents, and containment, Amanda speaks of something far worse, a genetically altered apex predator born of greed and reckless science. She reveals to the team that the anaconda they're hunting isn't just a wild animal, it's the result of illegal experiments done in secret, without any moral boundaries. These were not just biological tests, they were deliberate attempts to manipulate life itself. And now, that mistake is free in the wild, killing at will, evolving rapidly, and perhaps even reproducing. Though some in the group are skeptical, Amanda's warnings quickly prove true. As they trek deeper into the jungle, they begin to find the remains of the lost research team, torn tents, blood-soaked gear, deep claw marks, and silence. One of the local guides whispers, "This is not nature. This is evil." Amanda steels herself. Though the snake was destroyed, the final scene shows a glimmer in a new vial of serum, hinting that the danger may still continue. Another snake could be born. The film ends with a chilling voice. There's never just one snake.